Hey everybody, Cindy Ellers here from Cindy's Stamping Studio. I'm located in the central part of Wisconsin. Today's date is Monday, April 20th, 2026. 1 minute early, but I do that on purpose so I can get myself set up on my Kindle and my laptop. So yeah, just a second. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Mine was different. Come on. Nope, that's not it. Here we are. I found me. So, yeah. And there we go. Just took me a second. Still getting the hang of this new Kindle. So, yeah, I hope everybody had a great weekend. My weekend was not. Usually I have a good weekend, but this time the weekend wasn't as good as it could have been. There's Kay Wire and Carol Martin. Well, nice to see you both. There we go. Yeah, let's see. What happened? Thursday, Jim and I went up to the farm, and there's Michelle. Oh, let me just say hi first to Michelle Jones and Kathy Sanford. Nice to see you all. Went up to the farm, walking around, admiring the tulips and daffodils that Justin and Easton had planted, and I stepped in a hole and twisted my foot and went right down, and excruciating pain. It was the worst pain. Then we ended up going to the ER, and the nurse said to me, so on a scale of 1 to 10, what's the pain? I said 12, because it hurt so bad. And then, of course, Friday it was swollen. Couldn't put any weight on it. So I was walking with a crutch and a cane. Saturday wasn't much better. Sunday, I could finally feel like maybe I'm going to live. And, unless you had this happen, you don't think about these things. They happen so fast. And you start to put things in perspective. So I wrote down things I no longer take for granted. My husband. I do not know what I would have done without Jim. He has been wonderful. He has helped me. He's taken over all of the cooking and cleaning up and waiting on me hand and foot. What do you need? And like, he wouldn't have to, but he's been great. Mobility. You don't just hop up, and you got to have a purpose. I mean, you don't just run to the bathroom. You have to think about these things and say, okay, you have to get up, you have to get your crutch, you have to put that stupid boot on, weren't ready to burn that. Forcing me, this is a good one, forcing me to sit down, slow down. And I have also found out that swivel chairs are the bomb. So yeah, there's Jeannie Mullen, Debbie Vine, Nancy Koshek. When I sprained mine, the doctor said it would have been less painful. Carol, that's the second person to tell me that. It would have been less painful if you would have broke it. Well, now today, my toes are getting to be that beautiful color of black and blue, but before I couldn't put any weight on it at all. None. Today, I still walk with the boot, and yesterday I had to walk with the boot, but now I only need my cane. So that's helping. And so it's getting better, which is good. But she said about 2 weeks before everything's going to be a lot better. But I've got a feeling I'll give it a month, really. Well, hello, Linda Hodge. I am happy to see you. And there's Karen Halterman. Yeah, we haven't really started doing anything. I've been just whining about spraining my ankle really bad. But I'm going to live, and it just makes you really not take things for granted. So, okay, what do we have happening? May 5th, that's coming up fast. The new catalog will be out, and here it is. If you don't have a demonstrator, I'm more than willing to send you a catalog if you want me to. We have our kit class coming up next Tuesday, April 29th. No, next Wednesday, April 29th. Next Wednesday, last Wednesday of the month. And I don't have a lot of people signed up. I have kits, card class to go, and that's easy to do, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to even make the class, so we're just kind of playing it by ear. We'll see how that goes. Oh, get hit too hard. Yes, Kathy. That was the other fun thing, because Jim and I were trying to figure out Saturday night. Okay, how are we going to get you down the basement? Probably would work out, because I can't hop, work out to just sit down and take those steps, one step at a time, sitting down. But we lucked out. We didn't lose power. We didn't get only a little bit of pea-sized hail. And all of the tornadoes went around us. We lucked out because Hatfield got hit pretty bad. And they're about 30 miles from here. So, yeah. And Marshfield, they got flooded. So that was crazy too. They're 30 miles the other way. So, yeah. Okay, door prizes. We have door prizes for comments. And she's watching. I'm sure. Yep, I said hi to her already. I have some iridescent sequins. These are going to go to Nancy Koshek from Wisconsin. Congratulations, Nancy. And I have some gold hearts sequins. And I'm going to set for sharing, I'm setting these to Kay Wire in Wisconsin. So Kay and Nancy, congratulations. So I got the envelopes all made out. So that's great. We have some veteran cards that I received from Kay. I got your package, and thank you very much. Oh, my nose itches. And I will show you those in a second. So, yeah. I'm going to flip my camera around so we can look at cards, and then we're going to start stamping. So, let's see. I need my little... There we go. And you can see we have a beautiful day going on, but it's quite chilly. We're out of the storms for at least the first part of the week. So we'll see how that goes. There we go. Did I say hi to Debbie Vine? I thought I did. So, yeah. There we go. And Debbie shared the Honor Flight cards. If you want to get in on it, I will appreciate it. I heard from Teresa, the gal that will be taking our cards to Oshkosh for the Badger Girl State, and she was just so surprised. But I just want to go over the guidelines. Red, white, and blue cards, either in cardstock, design, or ink. A white piece of paper on the inside for the messages that they will write. We don't write the messages. And does not have to be all stamping up. Clean and simple is great, and no envelopes. You got until June 1st, so we got a little over a month. So if you're interested, get me your cards. Yes, hi, Millie. Yeah, it was something else. And of course, it was up at the farm. And like I said to Jim, where in the heck did that hole come from? Well, needless to say, because Jim is such a great person, he wasted no time in getting some sand and black dirt and filling that hole in. You know, it's Wisconsin. We get holes that just kind of pop up everywhere. I don't know why. I received this really pretty thank you card from Deanna. She paid for her paper share, and she sent me this card. So thank you. And then, now look at this. I received this card from Kay Wire. But look at it. It's not your regular card. It opens like this. Isn't that interesting? So you have kind of a corner-to-corner card. So, yeah, very pretty. And thank you very much. Okay, let me show you the veteran cards that Kay sent me. She sent me 15, but here are the basics. And there, 15 cards. And we have some beautiful thank you cards. And this is, this is what we're looking for. Just nice and simple. And, yeah. And we are now at 518 veteran thank you cards. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is just so wonderful of you. I appreciate it so much. Tonight's card is made using the beautiful Motifs stamp set and the coordinating dies. Now these dies can either cut out or emboss. 2 decorative motif designs and 3 greenery shapes. So you can turn the motifs, which this is the motifs, for corners, and they're 5 dies. So I just wanted to print that out so I knew what I was talking about. So this is the set we're using. We have done this before, and I didn't know if I should start using my new catalog stamp sets that I got in my pre-order, because it's not, I'm thinking I'm going to start using them next week as a sneak peek. But tonight we're going to do this. It's a great card. I think you're going to like it. Here's our, Carol Martin is looking for instructions for that card, for this card. So if you want to post them to Carol, or you could even post them on my Cindy Stamping Studio Facebook, right where you guys are watching from. So, yeah. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so tonight's card, here's our packet. We're going to use Shy Shamrock. And this is our card base. It is our usual 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4 1/4. Very simple card. Not going to take any time at all. We have this layer that I'm going to use. It is mixed up patterns from the January to May mini catalog. And I had just a little bit of this left, so I'm trying to use up what I have so we can get ready for the new. So we're going to put that right in the front. And Kay will make sure we get the directions, or that Carol gets them. I bet you it's a lot easier than it looks. We used the leaves. It's an emboss and cutting out partial. Let's see what I do with that. I'm going to get my blending brush out and our Shy Shamrock ink. And add some ink. I think this really made it look so pretty by doing this. And that's just, I mean, this is just another way of, you know, sometimes people say, oh, I don't want to buy those dies or stamps or what have you, because you have to color them. There's other ways. Okay. Let me just close this and get this out of your way. Let me get my Memento Black. And it's going to be just a note. And I found with these photopolymer, more delicate stamps, if you just straight down, don't wiggle it around, works out so much better because you're letting the ink transfer. I'll put that there. And then I'm going to go and fold these out. So, yeah, we were so lucky with the bad weather. We didn't have anything, just, you know, some lightning, not very much of that even. We lucked out. I'm glad. Jim was glad too, because they kept saying that our county was in it from the very beginning, and we just kept hoping that it would move, it would swing, and it did. So, now I'm going to put this on a layer of black. Just reading the comments. Everybody loved your card, Kay. I don't know if I've ever seen one like that. It is very, very pretty. And I made my layer a little bit too black, too big, mind you. And I am going to get my trimmer out. Yeah. Fix that. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Okay. Okay, so there's that. And we get our dimensionals out. Okay, and what I did was I popped up all the leaves, you know, so they'll kind of stick up. Okay, let's put our dimensionals on. And like I said, this card was super simple. It wasn't, maybe next week I'll work with a fancy fold, but the way my ankle felt, I didn't even know if I'd be coming into my stamping room. You know, you start feeling sorry for yourself. But like I said, Jim was great. I was so lucky. Okay. We'll get our card base back. Lucky to, oh, and then yesterday was our anniversary, as you saw. And I thank everybody for the happy anniversary wishes. And 46 years. It doesn't seem like that long. There, so there's the front of our card. Now let me put my strip on the back. It's kind of thick, but that's okay. And we had steak, ribeyes, and hash browns, and then we had an after-dinner drink. We never drink at home. Oh, thank you for that. Oh, Kay, yes, I am so blessed. I have a wonderful husband. He is just great. Okay, I'm getting my paper piercing pad, and I'm going to ink up the swirls and stamp them off just like that. And let me cover this up and get my words. I have to get used to using the paper piercing pad since everything is going to photopolymer. Perfect. And we can live with that. It's not the end of the world. Oh, I'm not quite done with this. Yes. I have some Shy Shamrock dots. And thank you, everybody, for the happy anniversary wishes. It's appreciated. We got Christy and the grandkids came over yesterday, and Christy brought us some banana bread, which was so good. And I got a hug, and got a hug from both of the kids, and happy anniversary, and can't get any better than that. I'm here for you always. And now I will put these guys, this black and Shy Shamrock. Oh my, it just really turned out so great. Pretty card so far. Well, that's it, Jan. This is it. This is what the card looks like. I just love it. It's the simple. And, you know, and Jan, she was probably in the bad weather too. Oh, thank you, Karen. And Jan says, late as usual, I've been taking stuff out to the camper today, getting ready for our first camping trip of the season. Why, you go. You'll have a great time. I'm surprised the water's down enough. So, there. I love how this card turned out. I hope you do too. And, oh, Jan didn't see it yet. This card, Jan, you're a fancy fold person. This card was sent to me by Kay Wire, and she's going to post the instructions. So, we'll be watching for it. Okay, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you all. I hope you enjoyed the card. Stay tuned for next week. I'm going to start playing with my new stamps and see what I can come up with, right? Okay, everybody. Take care.